So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are doing extremely well, and this is your very own mask code this side. It is lecture number 17 of the binary tree series. Hope you are liking the series, right? So the problem says we have to find the diameter of a binary tree. Diameter of a binary tree. I know that some of you have completed this problem earlier, but please try to understand that I am going to bring an important concept on the table, which will give you the patterns of how to deal with the questions, right? Now, what is the diameter of the binary tree? It is simply greatest distance between any two nodes, between any two between any two nodes, right? They can be any two nodes, but the distance between them should be the greatest. Now if I try to select these two nodes, that is 4 and 6, what is the distance between them? So it will be 1 2 3 4. It will be 1 2 3 4. So answer with the nodes as 4 and 6 is, with my answer to 4 to 6 is 4. Obviously from 6 to 4 is also going to be 4, but what if I choose 4 with 3? 4 with 3, my answer is going to be, you can see 4 2 1 3, so it is going to be 4 4 3 again 4. But what is my answer going to be for 6 5 2 1 3? That is from 6 to 3. That will be 6 5 2 1 3. That will be 5 nodes in between. That will be 5 nodes. My answer to this problem is going to be 5. My answer to this problem is going to be 5. What is the path for 6 to 3? It is 6 5 2 1 and 3. 6 5 2 1 and 3. Now you can see this is the path. Okay, it is going through the root. It is going through the root. Now what about the tree given here in the right side? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. What is the longest path here? So after some reconciling, I sort of found out that this is the longest path. 9 7 4 2 5 8 11 12, which consists of 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 8 nodes, right? The path is 9 7 4 2 5 8 11 12. That is 8 nodes. So my diameter is gonna be 8. My diameter is gonna be 8. Now some problems might ask you the path, that is the distance between the edges, that is gonna be 7. Some might ask you the nodes. You have to answer accordingly. The lead code problem which we are going to solve for this problem is asking you the number of paths. So it will be, for this case it will be 4, and for this case it will be 7. I hope you don't mind that, right? Now you can see that in these two problems, one was passing through the root, one is not passing through the root. So our first observation is inclusion of root is not important. Root can be the part of the path, root cannot be the part of the path. Your answer does not depend on that. Now what can I do to get the diameter of the tree? I just want the value. I don't want the initial and the starting point. I just want the value. So what can I do? So there are some videos in the playlist itself where I find it the height of the tree. I found the height of the tree. Can I relate something to that? What I'm trying to do is, let me draw this tree downwards. So here's the tree. Now if I try to ask you that, forget about the diameter. Forget about the diameter for a minute. Don't believe in diameter right now. What if I say find the height of the tree? Find the height of the tree. So what will you do? You will go to 1. 1 will ask for the height of 2 for the tree, and it will choose the maximum. 2 will ask for the 4 and 5. 4 will ask for 6 and 7. 5 will ask for 8. 7 will ask for the height of 9. 8 will ask for the height of 10 and 11. 11 will ask for the height of 12. Now I am saying, suppose 1 is the path of the maximum path, right? 1 is the node, 1 is comprised in path of diameter. 1 is a part, is a node, right? 1 is a node in the diameter, right? Now can I say if 1 is a node, it will choose 3 from here, and it will choose the longest distance element from here, that it will choose 12, the longest distance from itself, right? So what is the longest distance from 1 in the left direction? That will be the height of this tree. That will be the height of the left subtree, right? Height of left subtree. And what is the path in the right direction? It will be the height of right subtree. Height of right subtree. So if 1 is the node which is present in the path of the diameter, the height is the longest part is gonna be height of left subtree plus height of right subtree. You can see if 1 is the node, then 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Height of left subtree is 5, and 3 is 1. So 5 plus 1 is gonna give me 6. So you can see The longest path comprising of 1 as a root node, 12, 11, 8, 15, 2, 1, 3 is going to give you the 6 only. It's going to give you the 6 only. That is, my observation is that for each node, my algorithm is for each node, check the answer equals to maximum of current answer with left height plus right height. Left height plus right height. All the things are going to be same. You just have to implement the height function and you have to check for the answer of max height with left plus right, right? That is, for 1 it will be 6. When it will come to 2, maximum of left height is 1, 2, 3. It will give you 3 here, and 1, 2, 3, 4. It will give you 4 here. 3 plus 4 give me 7. So firstly my answer was 6. It will get updated to 7. When it go to 4, 1 and 2, 3, not greater than 7. When I go to 5, uh, left is 0 and right is 1, 2, 3, not again. For 6 it is 0, 0. For 7 it is 1. For 8 it is 1, 2, 3, right? 3 it is 3. For 10 it is 1, 0. For 11 it is 1, and for 12 it is 0. So you can see that answer is I'm gonna get in my hand is 7. So what I will do is I will just do something like this. I will just take answer equals to 0 in my global variable, right? Or I can send it by reference into another function. I will just implement the height function. I will just implement the height function. Let us say I have height of root. If my root is null, if my root equals to null, you will return 0. You will return 0. Now, what I was trying to teach you from this video is how to define whether I'm going to use which traversal, right? So I have already discussed in my playlist that every binary problem is solved by either pre-order or post order or in order or at max at level order. Also, vertical order is also a thing. We will be covering that in subsequent videos, right? Either of these 3 or 5 variables is of 3 traversals are you are gonna use in the binary tree, right? Okay, so how to decide which one to use? How to decide which one to use? So you will have to decide, like we are using post order here. How am I able to concur that I am using post order? So first thing I noticed that I wanted to find the height. I wanted to find the height, right? Second thing I concluded that one, like when I want to make a decision about one, I'm using the value from the left subtree, I'm using the value from the right subtree. Why I'm saying that using the value from left subtree and from right subtree. From right subtree. I'm using the values. When I'm using the value, that means they will have to return me something, then only I can use. That means left and right have to be processed earlier than me, and when left and right I have processed the earlier than root, this traversal is known as post order. This traversal is known as post order. Obviously you can shuffle left and right, that is you can do something like this, right, then left, then root. That is also fine, no problem with that also. That is also correct, but that is not a post order traversal. People generally like to move in the predefined way of post order, right? So if root equal to 1, return 0. Otherwise left is equals to same height function of root left, height function of root left. And similarly right equals to height function of root right. Now simply say update your global variable as answer equals to max of answer with r plus l, and you can simply return. Now what do you have to return? You don't have to return answer. Answer is going to be returned in the driver function. Answer is a global variable, mind it. Driver function has called the height function. You will have to return the current height of the root. What is the current height of the root? We have already discussed that it is maximum of l comma r plus 1. Plus 1 for itself and maximum of l comma r from the maximum that is coming from the downwards. Like, let me remind you again, we are using post order here. Why? Because we are using the values from the L and the R. Using the values. Whenever you're using the values of the children, you will have to go through the post order, right? There is no chance for going through the in order or the pre-order, right? When you're using the values, that make it clear in your mind, right? So that you won't waste time in your OS deciding which drivers should I use, right? Okay, so let us try to code it down. So here is the coding section, but before starting with the code, I would like to request you to please subscribe to the channel because it really motivates me, right? Okay, so moving on, first I will call the height function for the given root, and then I will return the answer. Both of these things have to be declared. So first I will declare int answer equal to 0 as my global variable, and then int height, because height will be returning the int version of root, tree node star root. Now as simple as this, if root equals to null, this is my base case, I will return 0. Obviously a null node has 0 height. Otherwise int L is equals to height of the right root left, and int r equals to height of root right. Now you just have to update your answer. So answer equals to maximum of current answer with L plus R, L plus R. Because I'm using the path. When I'm using the path, I will go from L plus R. When I'm using the number of nodes, I will use L plus R plus 1, right? After that, return the maximum of L comma R plus 1, plus 1 for itself, and L comma R for the maximum that is coming from the downwards, right? Instead of using answer as a global variable, you can send it by reference here also. That is also fine, but it is also working fine. Okay, let us try to compile and run it. Hope it will work fine. It is working fine. Let us try to submit as well. In the meantime, do consider subscribing to the channel because it really motivates me, right? Okay, so it is getting accepted, and thank you for watching. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, stay tuned and keep coding. Thank you. Have a nice day.